Hi, this is Iyabo. How are you? Today is day 21 of Go Live on Facebook every day in the month of August. And today we're talking about emotional intelligence. And the issue we're talking about is problem solving. And we're going to talk about why problem solving is important in emotional intelligence, right? And so I want to give you a brief tour of where I am. As you can see from my back, I'm in a sanctuary. I'm in a beautiful Presbyterian church in Decatur. Hi there, Edna. I'm in a beautiful church in Decatur called North Decatur Presbyterian Church. And I want to show you around this church at just the sanctuary and show you what it means to, and talk about problem solving as we look around this church, right? The reason I wanted to show you this church is that when it's time to problem solve, you need a sanctuary within. Do you see how beautiful and stunning? Look at the arc of the church, the ceiling. Look at that. Do you see how stunning this is? Sometimes when I have a problem to solve, if it's a deep problem, a heart problem, a life problem, I come into a sanctuary, into a quiet place to talk and hear, to integrate body, soul, and spirit so that I can make sure that the decision I'm about to make, this problem I'm about to solve, is well thought through, serves all of who I am, not just my immediate needs or the pressure, not just what's urgent, but also what's important. So I invite you to explore what your own sanctuary is. Church is meaningful to me. Garden and art is meaningful to me. I've gone for walks in museums when I just needed to get my head in the game, to make sure there's a clarity in my brain so that I make solid decisions. And like you, I've made a bunch of dumb ones too. And when I look back and when I think about these problems of the decisions I made that did not come out the way I would have liked them to come out, it's because I was responding to what's urgent and not what was important. So at the end of the day, what's important is key. So let's look at problem solving. This is defined as your ability and tendency both to solve problems that involve emotions and to use emotions as an effective problem solving tool. We all have emotions, whether we think we're in touch with them or not. Everybody has emotions, and your emotions are actually a guidance system. So I want you to think of your emotions as you talking to you. Emotions have words. You know, there are 4 broad ones: glad, sad, mad, and I forget what the last one is because I'm on video, right? So of course I don't remember. Watch me remember. As soon as I hit end, it doesn't matter. We have to know, okay, I'm feeling sad, what's going on? Okay, I'm angry, I'm feeling angry, and it's a feeling, it's not who you are. It's just an emotion. It's just an alert to tell you something's off, right? So know your emotions: sad, mad, glad, and I don't remember the fourth one. When you don't engage properly in problem solving, it means you are conflict or problem avoidant. And I love my clients that come to me and are like, I'm stuck. I don't know how to solve this problem. And I'm like, you're not facing it head on. Let's face it head on. What's worst case scenario? What's best case scenario? Sometimes they don't really know how to hear their emotions. They can be unpredictable in problem solving, they can be deemed unreliable, and they could be considered a weak or ineffective leader. That's when you don't really turn on and amp up your problem solving, when you don't know, I have a problem, I need to solve it. Here are my tools in my toolbox for solving it. And then folks that solve problems too easily. Sometimes they don't wrestle with the problem long enough. Problems need to be wrestled with sometimes, not all the time. There might be layers to the problem. The problem might be impacting you today and 10 people removed tomorrow. And you want to give yourself time to think through the different stages of the problem issue. And you may not involve, some people think that they're conflict avoidant, but they rush into conflict too easily. They take too much pride in being non-conflict adverse. They think, I'm not scared of conflict. I can do conflict. And then they rush into something and they make a mess. So this is the area where conflict avoidance comes up all the time. And here's some of the truth I've learned about conflict. There will always be conflict. Iron sharpens iron. Where there's conflict, it's good to settle in and say, ooh, what is the beauty? What is the gift that can come out of this situation? Hi, Chastity. I love you. You beautiful, beautiful soul. Thank you. I appreciate you. Back to what last thought I had that Chastity made me forget. Understanding that conflict is a scenario for opportunity. I may go tomorrow and talk about conflict itself, because when it comes to problem solving, there's a contrast that's happening, and I want us to look at contrast and conflict transformation and resolution. So when you have contrast, it is important to celebrate it. It is important to embrace it. It is in that place of contrast that there is growth. There's always growth out of contrast. You can diminish, but a lot of times there's opportunity for growth. So let's look towards the growth element of problem solving that comes out of the contrast and the conflict that exists. This is Iyabo Onipede, Coach Iyabo. If you feel stuck in identifying problems, in moving past problems, in transforming problems from problems into opportunities for growth, I'm your gal. I'm confidential, believe me. I do this work beautifully. It's what I was built for. Just hit me up, send me a private message. You know where to find me. I'm all over the place on social media. I want you guys to have an amazing experience today with the eclipse. It's going to be here in Georgia at 2:34. I'm not in the mountains or anywhere else like that. I'm going to step outside. I have my little glasses. It was hilarious today because I got my little glasses from a friend and I put them on and I couldn't see a thing. Like it's a blackout. It's like a black piece of paper. I'm like, oh, okay, let's do this. So let's see what happens. Let me know how it goes. Take care. Bye-bye.